And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Freddie Peralta. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Willie Castro. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Inside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes not just on offense but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Up with it, fires to first. Save! He's out following the drop third strike.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Strike 1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Pablo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. William Contreras at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. On to France. And there's 2 away.
Batting for the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton sizing it up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Peralta back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Chourio puts it away, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Kicks and fires. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And next for Minnesota, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
Check swing, called strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Twins retired in short order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Sal Frelick. Right side, Lee. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. On the ground. France gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. That one out to right. Wallner on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Fought off foul. Lee, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Just missed.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one in the air, center field. Mitchell makes the grab, one away.
Batting up, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Way out front for strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses way outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. This is Willie Castro. Went down on strikes his first time through. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Left field. Larnach makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
batting up, the second baseman,
This is Bryce Terang. Lifted in the air out to left. Larnach makes the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered in this game. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to first. Third out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, now Correa up to hit. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
The Twins hitless so far in the game. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to Hoskins, and that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first offering is not close. There's a strike.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christian Yelich. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Good eye in that spot. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Outside low. 1-2 the count. Next offering is outside. And he hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And there's the strike. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Contreras, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that misses. It's 2-2. In the dirt. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Larnach has a beat on it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10, now Freeland.
And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Not even close there. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Peralta back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. His first at-bat was a strikeout. First pitch, not close. The Twins trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side, Terang. Handles, throws to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ty France, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Done. And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
One and two.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Larnach makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder,
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. There's a strike at the knees. Ortiz stands at second with 2 gone. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside, Christian Yelich in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Twins nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing.
And that one is lifted in the air. hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Hoskins snags it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. And another ball. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. In the air, right field. Chorio hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yelich set down on strikes.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
William Contreras getting ready to hit. That one not close. And it's 1-0. High fly ball out towards left field. Larnach ranging back. And that one is going to go. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala getting loose out there. Coulombe, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Freeland stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And that one off the outside. Yoel Payams up and throwing. Koenig, a left-hander, also throwing. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Larnach in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one missed.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
This one smacked out to left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Yoel Payams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Tying run at the plate, and it remains 2-2. That one missing inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The tying run at the plate. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Matt Wallner will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. 0-2. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe, and they trail by 1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wallner at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That one felt good, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yoel Payamps is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Nick Mears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down, and next for Minnesota, Ty France. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And that's ball two.
Ball. 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Popped up. And that's the third out. But the Twins bring in two on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one finds the corner, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Now here is Oliver Dunn. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 2. That one inside. 1-0. And the sweeper misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 3-0. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. On to France, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 3-2.
Now
pitching change here. Jared Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Ortiz. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Brian Hudson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ashby getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. A changeup missing. Ball 2.
2-0.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Up the middle, Terang on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
In the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And it's even up.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yelich dives back in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Yelich flies around third. He'll score and then tie it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. 4-3, they take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Griffin Jacks departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Cole Sands.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Outside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lewis settles under it, and that'll do it. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game leading off Carlos Correa. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
He's 2 outs away. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Freeland sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers strand the tying run on base to win it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.